Hi, Sarah. How are you today?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. My name is Brooke Phillips, and I am a social worker here at the Community Resource Center. Do you prefer to go by Sarah or something else?
Sir's fine.
Okay. I see that you are here to get help with your sobriety and getting your daughter back potentially. Is that correct?
Yeah, I was sitting here from like my probation officer and I thought it was a good idea too. There's I really this time I really want to stay clean and get my daughter back, get her out of the foster care or wherever she's at, out of the home. Maybe they put her in a group home, I don't know. But I just really want her back. She belongs with her mom and I should be held accountable to stay sober and that's all I want is my daughter back. So I'm gonna do this for her.
I can't imagine how rough that must be for you. I think that it's also extremely important for a mother and a child to have a bond no matter what the situation is. I do want to let you know that we do have AA services and outpatient resources to kind of stay on top of sobriety and parenting programs as well. That could potentially help you get closer to your daughter again if all progress is shown. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
actually.
Before we get into anything further, I do have some policies of our center to go over with you. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Starting off, I would like to talk with you about confidentiality. As a social worker, I am bound to keep everything that you tell me confidential. However, there are some limits to that. If I feel as if there are any instances or that I suspect any child abuse or neglect or any elder abuse or neglect, I must report that. Also, I do want to let you know that if you say that you are a harm to yourself or you say that you are wanting to hurt somebody else, I do have a duty to inform and protect. So I would have to let that other person know that you are having feelings of potentially hurting them. Does that all make sense to you?
Yeah, I have a question about the child like abuse or neglect. If we're talking about like a past instance and I brought up like I've already been in trouble for this. But if I brought up like one time I like hit my daughter, but I already got in trouble for this, would I be in trouble again for like telling you that even though like it's not happening in the present? Because obviously I don't get to see her right now much, but um
I do truly, Sarah, I do truly believe that it really depends on the circumstances. I am a mandated reporter, as I said. So if I feel as if you are a harm to your daughter, being around your daughter, or anything, I am mandated to report it. It's just to keep you safe and to keep your daughter safe and to make sure that regardless of what happens, that everybody's safety is there. Okay.
yeah, that makes sense. I like that too because that holds me more accountable. That's what I never want to do that again. So I definitely want to be if I do like fall into that hole again, I just want what's best for her.
Sounds good. I do also want to let you know that as far as confidentiality, we also do have HIPAA rights, which just means that all of your information, all this documentation, it has to stay between me and you unless you sign over consent, allowing those documents to be shared with somebody else. And I do see that your correctional officer is involved in this, which means that some of this information could be shared with them as well because you are being sent by the court system. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that definitely does for sure. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Okay, moving forward, I do want to let you know that there are many benefits of counseling with our services. I know that great things and resolutions can come out of working with me. However, I do want to let you know that this could bring up some pretty traumatic things. And it will really require you to dig deep and be honest with yourself and with me in order for us to move forward, which means that things could get worse before they get better. Does that sound okay with you?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. All right, moving on. I also want to let you know that these services are completely free because we do have a grant from Apple Inc., which means that all services are free once again, because we just really want to make sure that we are able to help individuals of all socioeconomic status. But due to this, we do ask that if you are not able to make it in to see us, that you give us a 24-hour notice. Does that sound okay with you?
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. I'm glad it's free.
Yeah, of course. Also, we do, following that, we do have a 3 no call, no show policy. So even though we are pretty understandable about transportation issues, um, communication issues, and everything, we do say that if you are not able to make it in, after 3 times, we are going to have to remove you from the wait list. That way we can give somebody else your spot so we can continue to assist as many individuals as we can. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that makes sense. That's only fair.
Okay. Well, Sarah, I am excited to continue to work with you and try to see if we can get you some more resources. I will need you to sign over this form saying that you understand all the policies that we've kind of went through in order for us to move forward.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I'll do that.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.